Hello everybody, Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. How are y'all doing this morning? Well, we got some triple play baseball on here. I started this project a couple of years ago. I haven't got very far. This is the 2012 Detroit Tiger replay. Game number 14. At this point in time, they are 6-7 in my replay. And I picked 2012 because that's the year that Miggy won the Triple Crown, so I want to see how he was doing against it. Okay, so we have Texas visiting Detroit today. Rick Porcello on the mound for Detroit. This is a fairly medium. I don't know what you would call it, the weight, but it has 6 pages of charts, front and back. After you do the initial game setup, where you check for weather and all of that stuff. I did the weather right here. This is a day game. The temperature is warm. The sky is partly cloudy, and the wind is blowing out. And that may have differences in the game when we get to certain things. The one thing Porcello has is a B specialty, which means any even-numbered walk before he's tired becomes a foul ball. So let's get her going. Let's see what happens. I'll show you. We'll walk first through a little slow. Okay, so we got 160. Anything 100 or 0 to 499 goes off at a batter's card. So we're going to go 160. We're looking at Porcello's right-handed. So we're going to go down here to 160. And look at this, a triple to start the game off by Ian Kinsler. Oh, not a good way to start there, Porcello. There was a triple in the right center field. Brings up Elvis Andrus. Texas threatening already. And we got a cocked dice here. Okay, it's 590. So we're going over here. He's a right-handed, right spray hitter. So 590. We're going down here to 590. 590. Okay, so we're going to the range outfield. Now, I will show you the charts. This is what I would be looking at. This is the range outfield, and I would be doing some certain things here. Like the first thing I would be doing is finding out where okay, he's a right spray hitter, so I'll show you this stuff. So I'm going to roll 2 die. We got an 85, so we're going to go to right spray. We go down to 85. We find out that this is a shallow blooper into left field. Right spray, 85, no, yeah, no, down the line in left field. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is look for the Detroit Tigers left fielder, who is Delman Young, and he's got this PR defense. So now we're going to go to down the line in left field. It's on the grass. It's not turf, so we're going to be doing down the line in left field when we're looking at this PR column. We get a 92 on the PR, and we're going to go down here, and it's into the corner. And so we're going to go down here and look and say into the corner. Batter doubles and can stretch it if the ball is hit to right field. No, it was hit to left. All right, a runner on first may try to score, but there's nobody on first. So we got a triple and a double to start the game off. Now that was using the chart. Now the next time we have something, I'm going to show you what they provide you with, but some people may like it a lot better. Okay, we got Josh Hamilton, Porcello, looking bad, folks. Okay, we got 647, and he's a lefty, so we're going over here to 647, and we got a routine grounder to second base. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something that they have. Don't have it on there. So we're gonna go here. I wanted to show you. This is a little slow, but I wanted to show you some things. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to be using this chart here. It's a routine grounder. We have a runner on second. Okay, and the batter is out at first. On a ball hit to the second baseman or the first baseman, I said this was a routine to short, right? The runner advances to third. On the ball hit to the shortstop or at third base, the runner has the option to try for third, but he's not. He's gonna hold, and we're gonna go 6-3. I think I said shortstop. Well, that's the way I called it right now. Okay, so that's Hamilton. 1 out. Runner on second. 1 run in. Adrian Beltre to the plate. The gameplay is fairly good, even with the charts. Fairly rapid. On 242. Oh boy, they're really hitting up on him now. 242, and that one is in the seats. A 2-run shot for Beltre. Wow. Let's see, he had an RBI. I marked the dots for RBI. So Porcello, 3-0 already in the first, top of the first. Okay, Michael Young. Oh boy, 269. They're getting the rolls. 269. Oh, we got a routine grounder to second this time, but there's nobody on, so we're going 4-3. And here we go with Nelson Cruz. Boy, the low number is 287. That's dangerous. 287, 287. He struck him out. And that's 3 outs, but not before they played it. 3 runs here in the top of the first. Okay, coming out to the mound for is Matt Harrison for Texas. And leading off is Austin Jackson. Tigers got some work to do now. Okay, here they go. He has no specialty things. The stamina number's 32 for him. I forgot to tell you what it was for the other pitcher guy. Porcello is 25. That's where they can be real tired after that. So I'll talk about that when we get closer. All right, so here's Austin Jackson. 551 against, and he throws left. So we're going 551 against the lefty, 551 against the lefty, and that's a easy fly out to center. Here's a Brennan Bosch. He's DHing today. Boy, getting low. 253s. 253 right here. Struck him out. And Miggy had a big game in the last game. 2 home runs, a double, 6 RBIs. I'll show you stats at the end of the game for Detroit. 340 against the lefty. And he struck him out. Nope, 340. Miggy draws the walk. Brings up Prince Fielder. I think right now he's got the highest batting average on the team so far, if I remember correctly. Okay, we got 920 against the lefty. 920. We're going to go down here to 920. Struck him out because he's not tired. And that's 3 outs. Tigers are done already. Matt Harrison doing his job. Okay, top of the second. Porcello on the mound. Face David Murphy. See if Porcello wants to see if he can have a little bit better of an inning than he did in the first. Got my cameras pretty crooked too. Okay, 468 versus the righty. 468. That's an easy fly out to center. A lot of fly out to centers, but it all evens up. Mitch Moreland, I think that's just flavor text because an out's an out. All right, Mitch Moreland. 591. 591. Mitch is a lefty. 590. So it's way up here. 591. 591. Okay, here's we got the range for outfield. Now I'm going to show you something that if you don't want to use the charts, you can use this. Let's see if I can get this up here. And I'm going to take that camera down. Okay, they provide you what this is called a triple play assistant. Okay, and it's got all of these things on. So we're doing a range outfield. That's what we're looking at. We're going to go up here. We're going to click on the range outfield. Okay, we're in Detroit. We're going to find where the heck Detroit is. Right here. That'll be in for the rest of the game. Okay, and then we got Mitch Moreland, who is if it goes to the outfield, it's the second one. So he's a left spray hitter to the left spray LSP to the outfield and an LP to the infield. So he's going LSP. Okay, we're on grass. And I'm just doing this slow so you can see. And then I'm going to roll the dice. It's over the head of the left fielder. Over the head. Okay. Enter adjusted range rating. Okay, the left fielder for them. This is that Delman Young again. This is PR. So we're going to go up here. We're going to enter his defense in PR. And then we're going to roll the dice again, I believe. Okay. Okay, it's off the wall. The batter doubles and can stretch. All runners score. So that was it. He doubled. Nobody on base. But instead of flipping through the charts and everything, if you have it, it's up on your computer. You can just go there, do it, and in there, and then say exit or continue. All right, and it takes you back to there. All right, so I wanted to show you that chart. We'll bring this back up. We'll take this back down, and here we go. Mitch Moreland just doubled there, just killing Porcello. I don't know why that was Moreland. What happened in Napoli? Oh, the cards stuck together. So, got to make a mistake here. I hate when I do that. We're going to just give him a strikeout. Because I'm a Detroit Tiger fan. How's that? When I make a mistake, I'll favor towards them. Okay, and here's Ian Kinsler. Led the game off with a triple. Oh boy, 161. 161. Oh, see, there would been a sac fly if there was somebody on third, but there was two. They're out anyway, so it's a center F8. So Porcello gets out of that one without any more damage. Now, this is a pretty good game. I like this game. I don't know why I haven't had it on the table for a couple of years. But I got too many baseball games. That's the problem. All right, here we go with Delman Young. Been having a problem out there in left field today. Let's see if we can help out with the bat here. Okay, we got 7-16. 7-16. Young is a righty. 7-16. We're going 7-16. And it's a routine grounder to second. 4-3. Ryan Radburn getting the start today, and he's playing right field. Sorry for the shadows. I got to figure out with my lighting. 367 against the righty. 367. Three is right here. Struck him out. And here's Johnny Peralta. Yep, see? Peralta. Timeout. Okay, so Peralta's up with 2 outs. And we got a 658. 658 versus the righty. 658. And there's a base hit to center for Peralta. Brandon Ing getting the start today. He's on the Oakland card, but it was with Detroit. This is before he got traded. This is an as-played lineup. Brandon Ing. 939 versus the righty. 939. That's a ground out to short. 6-3 would have been a double play if there was less than 2 outs. The Tigers are done again. As you can see, a lot of the plays come right off of the card. Okay, here we got Porcello back out on the mound. 3-0. Wow, they get the low numbers. 247. 240. Good. Oh, he hit him. He hits Elvis Andrus. He is really wild. Josh Hamilton up there. Let's see if we can make him pay for hitting our guy. 651 against the lefty. Okay, we got a routine grounder to second base. Let's do the looks like I have to use the chart. Okay. Time. Nope, I got the right charts here. Okay, so we're going to do a routine grounder. Okay, we said the second base with the runner on first. Okay, the runner is out at second, batter safe at first on a fielder's choice. Simple right there. Okay, so he's out. And he's on with the fielder's choice. I thought there was a one up for that in the there, but I must be mistaken. Anyway, here we go. Adrian Beltre put it in the seats his first time up. Does he like to do that again? Not this time, though. 956 against the righty. 956. 950. Oh, and he draws the walk. Wow, go figure that. Pitching too careful to him after that home run he hit last time. Michael Young. Grounded out to second last time. Off the table, they'll roll them all again. 664 versus the righty. Right here. Well, we got a base hit to the center field. Okay. So we know we got this going here. Okay. We're going to see about what is it. I don't know if this works or not. We're going to check it out here. No, it's not. Okay, timeout. Okay, so now we're going to be using a runner advancement chart. Okay, so we had a base hit to center field. Okay, the surface, grass. All right, 0 to 3 runner scores. So we're looking at the guy that was on second base. That was Josh Hamilton. So we got to get his speed. Hamilton's speed is a 7, so he's going to score. Okay, we'll see what happens to that guy on first. Okay. Guy on first goes one base. So they got first and second, but they got another run in and another RBI for Michael Young. They're just killing it here. 5 runs or 7 unearned runs total. We'll get Porcello in big trouble here. All right, 1 out. 1 run in. Runners on first and second. Nelson Cruz. All right, we got a 0-7-0 on Cruz's card against the righty. 0-7-0. So we got an error check. So this one here I can do up on the chart. See, we got an error. Okay, it's an error. They're checking the shortstop. So we're going to go to our shortstop, who is Peralta, and he's an SP. Oh no, his defense rating. Where did I just look? Okay, he's a 20. So we're going to put 20 into that chart up there. And then we're going to roll the dice again. It's not cold outside. I'm going to roll the dice. Well, I guess need some more practice on that personnel chart. So I said we got an error to the shortstops. Okay, so we're going to go to the shortstop, the error rating chart. We're going to go to shortstop. We know that his 20, because I said he was a 20 when I looked him up. Okay, his defensive rating. So we're going to go to 61. So we go shortstop, 20, 61, right here. It's an RG plus. That's what it showed me on that chart too. So now we're going to go down here. I'm having a hard time with the lighting in here. RG plus. Runner in first is out at second with a chance of a double play. Roll one die. It's a 6. If the batter's speed rating is plus or minus the pivot rating and does the double play. Okay, 5 to 9, the batter is safe in the fielder's choice. That's not quite how it plays properly, but that's the way I'm going to go with it. All right, so he's going to be out. He went to third, and he's on the fielder's choice. So that's 2 outs. I have to study that some more. Okay, David Murphy here, 2 down, 1 run in. Runners on first and third. Oh my goodness gracious. 0-41. Okay, this is another error. Okay, so we're going to roll 1 die to see who we're checking on the error. And drop the die timeout. Okay, we're checking the right fielder and there. Error. So now we're going to go to our right fielder, who is Ryan Radburn, and he's an FR. No, that's not what we look for. We look for he's a 16. All right. So we're going 16, 56. 56, and that's a short fly out to right. And they get out of the inning without any more damage. All right, here we go. It's the bottom of the third. Gerald Laird got the catching duties today. 699. And he is a righty. Boy, I have trouble with my eyes. 699. Right here. That's a fly out to left. Austin Jackson. .229 versus the lefty. 229, and that's a routine grounder to third. Nope, 229, and draws the walk. Instead of a speed 9, he's got a steal 6 and a jump 2. I'm going to check that, try to use that chart. Okay, we're going to try to use that chart this time. Jackson's going to try to steal. He's trying to get something going. So first thing you got to do is you got to do the jump, because he has to get a jump to be able to steal. So the jump, and his jump rating is a 2. The pitcher's hold rating, let's get the 2 in here before I forget that. Okay. His hold rating is a 4. And then we'll clock up here and see if he gets a jump. Okay, he's going to attempt it. All right. Catcher's arm, the pitcher's stealing rating. All right. So we're going to be doing the adjusted stealing rating. Okay. Okay, so he's a 9. His steal is a 6. All right. The pitcher's steal rating is a 2. So that's going to make that a 4. And the catcher's arm, who's their catcher, is a 1. So it's going to make it a 3. So that's going to be adjusted 3. All right. Okay, he's got a stolen base, but it's a 2-place error. Enter the catcher error rating. Wow. This is 16. Okay, that didn't work real well anyway. Okay, so he's going to get a 2-base error on that, and he's going to score. Now the runners get 2 busted bases. All right, never mind. I got to study this some more, gang. Let's get this one up. Get this one down. All right, so here we go. We got, he stole. Since I don't really know what it is, I'll give him third base on the error. But anyway, you see that you got that. You just got to get a little more familiar with it than I am at this time, so I won't bug you too much on using that. I was under the try. Here's Brandon Bosch, runner on third, 1 out. Okay, 670 versus the lefty. 670. That's an easy fly out the right that is not going to score on him. Okay, I stand corrected. That was a fly out the right, which turned into be a sac fly. I had to use another chart. Okay, 2 outs, Miggy. I had to use the D20 on that one. Okay, Miggy, 652 against the righty. 652 against the righty, and there's a base hit to center for Miggy. 1 for 1 today, getting that average, wanting to get that average up. Prince Fielder. Since he let the jack one here. Not this time. 688 against the lefty. Right here. That's a fly out the right. 3 outs. But Detroit is on the board. It's 4-1. On to the top of the 4th. Porcello back out here. Mike Napoli. Got that bad strikeout the first time. 770 versus the righty. 770. And there's a base hit to left field. Napoli's not going to be going out with his speed. Mitch Moreland, double his first time up. Sorry for these shadows. Okay, boy, 113. Okay, here's a ground ball to the center field. We know he's going there. We're going to check his speed before we even go to the charts. He's a 5. I think he's going to go to third. Now, he could have tried for third on a risk, but he says, no, let's just hold it up here. We got runners on first and second with nobody out. Kinsler coming up to the plate. And we got a 738 versus the righty. 738. Okay, we got a slow grounder to short. Okay, so we go to our chart. Slow grounder. And we got runners on first and second. The batter is out at first and the runners advance 1 base. All right, not a lot to have to deal with there. Oh, Elvis Andrus with 2 runners in scoring position. 373. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Porcello right there, folks. But here's Josh Hamilton, another dangerous hitter. 704. And that's a fly out to right. And he gets out of that jam. Okay, Matt Harrison back on the mound. Face Delman Young. 681. He's a righty. And that's a fly out to left. Ryan Radburn. Okay, we got an 0-22 versus the lefty. Okay, so we got an error. So we're going to the error chart. Okay, we're going to roll one die and see who we're checking on the error. Checking the catcher. All right, his catcher. And okay, and this is their catcher. Okay, he's an 18. So we're going to be going here, the catcher, and an 18, see what we got going. 5. Catcher, 18, 5, 2 through 31, SG. We're going to go down here, find out what SG stands for. Sure, there's no... Oh, it's going to... I have a timeout. I think it's going to be a slow grounder. Okay, there was no SG on the error chart for explain. So the only SG I know is slow grounder. Nobody on. He's out. Let's make it 2-3. Okay. That brings up Peralta. .746. And there's a base hit to left for Johnny Peralta, his second hit of the game. Brandon Inge. 566. Brandon is a righty. 566 is right here. Okay, so we're doing a range check. Outfield range check. Okay, so we're going to roll 2 die. And it's an outfield range. It's RSP. We're going to be checking this up here for 81. Right there. Okay, so it's down the line. Okay, that's down the line in left field. So we're going to go look at their left fielder. It's an AV18. So we're going to go here, up here. We're going to look under the AV column, down the line. 79. 79, it's into the corner, and that's going to be a double. I'm pretty sure we had this one before. Sure, no explanation. Timeout. I apologize. There was an explanation that he doubled because what was in the left field. Now this is Peralta out here. If he's a speed 6, so he has to stay at third. If he was a 7, he could try with risk to go home. But there's only one out. They're hoping that Laird can do something here. Oh, 550. Laird is a righty. 550. Now we're doing an infield range. Check. Okay, and he is a infield. He's an RSP. We're on the infield range check. There goes my camera. I'll fix it in a second. 35 RSP. Okay, this is up the middle, second baseman. Okay, so we're going to be looking at second baseman's defense. He's a PR. Okay, up the middle, second baseman, PR. 73, and I hit the camera again. PR 73, and it goes past him. Goes past a hot smash past the fielder for a single, and runners advance 2 bases. So they both score. Big hit there. 2 RBIs for Laird. And Detroit feeling, Porcello feeling a little bit better about things here. Austin Jackson, runner on first. .370 versus the lefty. 370 struck him out. And Brennan Bosch. .958 versus the lefty. That's a ground out to second, 4-3. Detroit is out of there, but not before they bring in 2 runs to make this a 4-3 game. Okay, I'm going to do a little pause here. I'm going to try to do something with this, fix this lighting a little bit so the shadows aren't so bad. All right, hopefully this is going to be a little bit better. So we are in the top of the, what are we in? The top of the 5th right now. Porcello's is 25. So let's see what he's got. 18. He's 21. So he's going to be in trouble here once he reaches that number. He'll probably be coming out. Adrian Beltre leading off, top of the 5th. Okay, 361. 361 against the righty, 361, and there's a ground out to second, 4-3. Michael Young. $856 right here. Nope, 856. It's a fly out to center. Now, if he was tired, that would change in that. I don't remember how that goes, so I would have to look it up. Nelson Cruz, but I would take them out when they're tired. Okay, here we go. 797 versus the lefty. 797, and there's a base hit to right. 1821, that's 24 batters. David Murphy. 241. This one, Porcello thought that things couldn't get worse. There you go, but he gets a ground out to short, 6-3. But he is at his max right now, so we're going to have to do a little research. But it's the bottom of the 5th. We'll check it out after the inning's over. Here's Miggy. Miggy is 1 for 1 plus a walk. Boy, banging into things today. 574 against the righty. 574. Okay, we're going to it for an outfield range check. Okay, right here. Miggy, outfield. RSP. 61 on the RSP. 61 into the gap in left field. Okay. So we're going into the gap. We're going to be checking their left fielder. Who is no, that's Delman Young. Their left fielder is an average. Okay, so we're going on grass. Into the gap. Average 17. And that's our running catch. Catches up with Miggy's drive into the gap for an out. We'll make it left 7, L7, a line out to the left. Prince fielder. Okay, 123 versus the lefty. And there's a base hit into center. Prince gets his first hit of the game. Delman Young. .684 versus the righty. 684, and there's a fly out the left. And Ryan Radburn. .452. Okay, .452, then that's going to be a fly out the left. Yeah, fly out the left. And that is 3. Okay, timeout. We'll do a little checking on this tired situation. Okay, not a real clear definition of tired, but it says once he reaches these numbers, he's in danger of being exhausted. If 2 more players get on, then he's exhausted. So to me, that would mean in order to get exhausted, you got to be tired first. So at that number, I'm going to say tired. Now, if 2 runners get on, he'll be gone. Okay, and he gets a chance to stay in there a little bit. If something comes up on the charts, like if tired, I'll have to check it out. Okay, so here we go. 572 versus the righty. Okay, we're going out. No, we're going to infield range. Okay, and he's an RP on the infield. 31. Off the end of the bat. 31. Up the middle. Shortstop. So we're checking Detroit shortstop. And he's an SP. Okay, so we're going to go shortstop. We're going to go up the middle. SP 55. Diving stop makes it 6-3. The charts aren't too difficult. Just some things that are a little bit, could be explained a little bit better. But I'm still having a good time with this. I forgot that I liked it like this as much as I do. 130 against the righty. And there's a double to left center field. That's the 3rd hit for Mitch Moreland of the game. So that's 1 guy on base. Bullpen is active. Okay. Kinsler. 992 against the righty. 992. Okay. This is a can't be a DP, beat a shortstop. Timeout. Okay, so it's under this chart here. There's a runner on second. Batter is out at first. The runner advances to third on a ball hit to second or first. Otherwise, he holds. That makes a lot of sense. So it's 6-3, and he's out. Okay, and here we go with Andrus. Elvis. So he's 1 for 2. Double, scored a run, but he was also hit by this pitch. 805. Righty. And there's a base hit to left. That's going to be the end for him, but we got to check on this. This is a base hit. It's left field. We got to check on the runner advancement chart. Okay, so Marlon's only going to get to go to third due to his speed. Probably would have been running, probably would have scored with 2 outs. Let me see if it says anything about that. No, he's pretty slow anyway. So he wouldn't have scored. So that was Andrus with a single. Runners at first and third, and they're going to the bullpen. Okay, Dwayne Below is in. As you see, he's a short reliever, which means he's going to get to go 8 batters before he's into that same situation. And he is facing Josh Hamilton with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Oh boy, 0-0-4 versus the lefty. Okay, oh, it's a crazy play. The first one of those in a while. Let's get the chart. Okay, we're going to be throwing all 3 dice on the crazy play chart here. We're going 988. This is probably going to be bad. If the temperature is cool or cold, the batter hits a routine grounder to second and pulls up, limping at the bag. Check for injury to the batter. If injured, by throw. If it's warm, it's a routine grounder to second. Alright, so then we're going to go to that routine grounder chart. Flip it over on this one. So a routine grounder, first and third. Okay, runner on third scores, but the runner on first is forced at second on the fielder's choice, so that run is not gonna count. Okay, so he's gonna be out. We'll just say that was gonna be 4-3. It's not gonna matter. Okay, so he gets them out of there. Here's Matt Harrison still out here. His is 32. We haven't even hit the 27 yet. Johnny Peralta leading off the bottom of the 6th. Moving along here a little bit better. 343 versus the lefty. He struck him out. Brandon Inge. Double is what scored his last time. Okay, 946 versus the righty, I believe. You have 946. And that's a 6-3. Laird drove in 2 runs his last time up. 478 versus the lefty. And that's a fly out to center. Okay, we are going to be going here to the top of the 7th. Below back on the mound, had to face Adrian Beltre. 758 versus the righty. Oh, here's our first deep. I get to show you this here now. All right, let me get my charts and get ready. Okay, checking the chart. He isn't going. So he stayed there. It's first and second. Now David Murphy's up. 605 versus the lefty. Okay, we're going outfield range. Okay, the first thing we check in his outfield is an LSP. I'm going to roll 2 dice. It's a 70 under LSP. It's into the gap in left field. Okay, so now we're going to check left fielder. He's a PR. That's Delman Young. All right. We're going to go over here. We're going to roll 2 more. 84. We're going P into the gap. PR. 84. And it's to the wall. Okay. Okay, to the wall. The batter doubles and all runners score. Crazy. Just when Detroit thought they were getting a chance, all this blows up. Here's Napoli with 1 out and a runner on second still. 8-10. Okay, he is not tired, so it's a fly out to center. And the way I read it, that runner on second did move over there, and that fly out to center probably must have been a deep one. Okay, Mitch Moreland, 2 outs. Runner on third down. Marlon's been having a big day. 125 versus the lefty. All right, and we got a base hit to right. We know that's going to score. So we don't even have to look it up in the charts. Look at that, 4 hits for him. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, and then you're in danger. Kinsler. .888. Okay, and he struck him out. He's not tired. This is the last 8th. Not before they get 3 more to make it. 7-3 going into the bottom of the 7th. Okay. Okay, 32. He's only at 27. Okay, Austin Jackson. 111 versus the lefty. And there's a base hit to center for Austin to start the inning off. They need a big inning. Brandon Bosch. Okay, 881 versus the lefty. Struck him out. He's not having a very good day. And did have a sac fly, but Miguel Cabrera. 746 against the righty. Okay, and there's a base hit to left. Okay, it's an even number roll. So Austin Jackson says he's going to stay right there because there are too many runs down. As Miggy collects his second hit to go 2 for 3, that's going to help the average, which is suffering. All right, here's Prince Fielder. 493 versus the lefty, and there's a fly out to center. He's not going to try to go. Delman Young. .924. And there's a ground up to short, 6-3. Okay, Baloo is in that situation now. 2 guys, and he's tired. Put 2 guys, and he'll be exhausted, and he'll be out of there. 536 versus this righty. Okay, we're going infield range. Okay, and Andrus is a right spray hitter. 22. Okay, off the end of the bat to the second baseman. Okay, so we're going to check our second baseman. I say R, like I am. And he's a very good. Okay, so then we're going to go off the end. Off the end, off the end, off the end. Very good. 43. It's a diving stop. He picks it up, tosses it over. And there's out. 4-3. Hamilton. 0-26. 26. We got an error we're going here. Okay, we're on the error chart. Let's roll the 1 die and see who it is. It's on the third baseman. Okay, and his third baseman, our third baseman, is a 16. That's Miggy. 83, 16, 83. It's a RG plus. Runner in first, out at second with a chance, roll a die. If the number is greater than the batter's speed, roll a die. The batter's speed Okay, his speed is 7. It's not, it's lower. If it's lower than the batter's speed, you know, he's just out. This is all talking about double plays. Oh, okay, it's 5 to 7. It's still, it's this really, I got to study this really bad. An error on this. We'll just go E4 since we don't know any better on that chart. Okay, Beltray hit a long deep drive to center last time. 594. Here we go. We're going outfield range. Boy, I'm just popping them numbers in now. Outfield range, and he's an RSP 65. Okay, into the gap in left field. He's a PR 23. PR 23. To the wall, that's a double, and all runners score. We've looked this one up before. And that's double. And that's 2 guys, and he's going to be out of there. And that's Beltray getting another RBI. We got some relief pitcher coming in. Okay, Phil Koch is on the mound to face Michael Young. The runner on second. And 1 out. 131 versus the lefty. And that's a base hit to center. We're going to be looking at that chart. We know he's going at least there. And the run scored because of his speed. Nelson Cruz. Phil Koch not off to a good start either, huh? Okay. G163 versus the lefty. Okay. This is going to be the DP to the third baseman with the runner on first. Let's see if they turn this one. And they do. 5-4-3 for the third out. But not before they got 2 more runs. They're just tearing it up here. Detroit didn't get nothing down there. At the end of the game, hang loose. I'm going to do some quick stats. I'll be back with you. I'll give you the win-losses. I'll show you a few things. Okay, we got Harrison back out there, and he's 32. So he's 27, 8, 9, 31, 2. 2 batters, and he's going to be out. Even though we should probably let him go, let him try to get a complete game since he's got such a big lead. The score is now 9-3. Here's Rayburn. 341 versus the lefty. And it's a ground up to third. 5-3. Johnny Peralta. 459. Fly out to center. And Brandon Inge. 937. And that's a ground out to short. 6-3. Very quick. We're going to the top of the 9th. Phil Koch back on the mound. 217. And there's a base hit to right. Boy, they're just hitting everybody in this game. I think in the real life they might have really blew them, but this is the first game of a doubleheader, I think. Okay, here's Napoli. Off the table. Reroll them. Okay, 936. And he draws the walk. Oh, you kid, everybody's having fun now. Okay, and here is 4 for 4, Mitch Moreland. .801 versus the lefty. Okay, that's a fly out to center. Ian Kinsler. Kinsler tripled his first time up, but hasn't done anything since then. You know, until now, 193. That's a base hit to center. Okay, so we know he's going. We know he's going. And this is on an odd roll. So let's check the speed on David Murphy. David Murphy's speed is a 7. I'm sure that's going to score. Okay, so we're going down to the chart. We can go base hit to center on the grass, +4. The runner on second scores. So Kinsler gets himself an RBI, and as they continue the blowout here, folks. Elvis Andrus. That's already his sixth batter he's thrown to. Get him out of here. 241 versus the lefty. 241. Okay, we got a routine grounder to short. Maybe we can turn this double play. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we go routine grounder. We have runners on first and second. First and second. The runner in first is out at second, and is the batter safe on the fielder's choice. On the ball hit to the third baseman, runner, he's out, fielder's choice. I mean, the runner is out. Okay, we got Josh Hamilton up here with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. 1 run in already. That's 2, 4, 7. This is the 8th one. And after this, he'll be exhausted. 644 versus the lefty. 644, and there's a base hit to center. My goodness. And it's an even one, so they're all just going to go one base, I believe. Okay, so the run did score. We got runners on first and second. He's 3, 6, 8, so now he's into that two batter thing. Adrian Beltre, 485 versus the lefty, and it's a fly out to center. The fans, there's hardly any of them left in the seats, folks. They are just totally embarrassed by this. 2 more runs. Okay, now here's Harrison. Let's see what we got going here for Harrison. It's 32, so this was 27. This was 32. He still hasn't let those 2 guys up, so he might get a complete game out of this. That's pretty cool rule. So, okay. He's tired, but they're going to try to get him a complete game. Okay, 602 versus the righty. There's a fly out the center. Austin Jackson. It's 1 for 3 and a walk. .153 versus the righty. No, versus the lefty. 153, and that's a ground out to third. Don't forget, I'm going to take a pause and then come back and give you some stats and stuff, talk to you about that stuff. Like the game, go down there and hit that like button. Put some remarks out there. Do you have triple play? Are you currently playing it? Do you have a project going on? Those type of remarks so I can interface with you. That really helps the channel grow a lot too. Okay, so here's Brennan Bosch with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. 973 versus this lefty. And there's a ground out to second, and that is the game. The big embarrassment game. The final 7-11 to 3. Timeout. Okay, I am back. The final was it said 11 to 3. In real life, in this, the first game of this doubleheader, Texas won 10 to 4. So that was pretty close. Here's the stats where they are now. Detroit is 6-8 now, and Texas is 11-3. I do count. I used the real wins and losses for the teams not playing against Detroit on that day, but I haven't got there yet with those. Okay, so we're going down here. Over here, this side here, you can see the batters. And Miggy finally got up to 300 with his last couple of games. He's got leads the team in home runs, not in RBIs. Those Prince Fielder's leaving. Prince Fielder and is still now the highest average batter on the team. Austin Jackson coming in second there. Rest of the lineup not doing all that well. Okay. Brandon Bosch got 9 RBIs. Yeah, so then over on the pitchers, and this includes today's stats. You can see Porcello, 3 games, he is 0-3 with a 5.04 ERA. But look at this, Coke got blown up today, 16.33. Baloo is up to 7.2 ERA. So the bullpen, just in real life back in those days, sucked. All right, so that's where we stand now. There'll be game 2 of this doubleheader. I probably will record it just so you can see it again. And we'll see what happens there. SoCal Saber saying hit that like button on your way out. Take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.